Hello everyone. This looks amazing. I think okay, let's wait for everybody to join. Hello, Lancy, Gaussians, hi. Welcome everyone. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. Hello everyone, welcome. Just figuring things out. Mm. Hello, do you hear me? Merta, I'm happy to see you too. Welcome everyone. Okay, my voice and my picture are clear. No, I actually do not have electricity in Gaza. I'm using my phone for the lighting, if anyone is confused. Okay, so, um, how about starting? I'm actually, look, this is gonna be like a session for me yapping and talking about personal stories, etc. It's gonna last all night long, so like I've been thinking all day, okay, when I want to go live, I have a lot of things to talk about. Like I've evacuated almost to every area in the strip to Khan Yunis, Rafah, Deir al-Balah, and now in the North Gaza. So, okay, that sounds cool. I have many stories in these. Um, but I also want to know your opinion. What do you think? Do you have any questions or topics you'd like me to talk about? Wait a second, I'm holding my phone, so I just want to look for something to put the phone on, you know what I mean? Like a stand or something. I don't have a stand, but I'm gonna try to use my books to, um, you know what I mean? Well, it's actually 9:37 p.m. right now in Gaza, if you're asking. So that's why it is night. Let's see, move this a bit. Okay. A lot of you are talking about the humanitarian aid here in Gaza. Well, I'm gonna talk about that very soon. Just I'm gonna put this phone really quick. Okay. Uh, Ota. Is that Ota? I said it right? It's 12:30 p.m. Whoa. Is that in India? Because I know that India is 2 hours late. Let's see. I don't know, late or early, but it's after us. You know what I mean? Iram, thank you. Oh my God, bless and protect you all. Give me your super chat. Love from the UK. Okay, welcome. First of all, I appreciate your support. You clearly, I don't know, don't have didn't have to, but thank you. Actually, both are useful, but at the moment of me speaking, we are relying on the GoFundMe link to get our supplies, and because the YouTube monetization is something really new, like it's only been a couple of days since it is enabled. You know what I mean? Ah, this phone. So if you're asking, this is my answer. Okay, hello from Ireland, England, Pakistan, UK, Germany, Brazil. Welcome everyone, Sri Lanka. I see you all. Spain. Okay, and I saw someone from Italy. Amazing. I was actually Morocco. Hello. France. Okay. Kashmir. Love you all, everyone. How come do you speak English so well? Well, I've got this in my comments like a lot, but let me let me tell you, this has been a journey for me. It's my second language. I speak Arabic. If you do not know, so it's been a journey. Like I've studied for 12 years out of school, and personally, I do believe that learning a language using the education system is not enough, at least based on my experience. So I've improved it on other ways. If you'd like to, I could give you like some of the tips I used. Like for example, there are four basic things in a language: reading, writing, speaking. What else? Listening. Yes. So for the listening, I was listening from a young age to cartoon songs in English, and I know we've all been hearing let it go," these Disney songs. Unfortunately, they are from the boycotted brands, as far as I know. So I'm not listening to them anymore. But when I was a kid, I had "Welcome from Argentina." Welcome everyone. That's for the listening. You could use songs, podcasts, and also before this genocide, I was using TikTok a lot. The like COVID 2020. So all my feed was in English, and it was also my preferences or the things that I preferred were a psychological tips or how to build a self-esteem, how to build a charisma, how to deal with your emotions, how to deal with different people, different mindsets, you know what I mean? So I'm really like passionate about this. So psychological people would come into my feed, talk on English. At first, I was not understanding, like, ah, but little by little, I like tried to, or not tried, like I actually came into a time where understanding the context. Maybe some words are different, or I do not know the meaning, or the translation. So I tried to generate the meaning. You know what I mean? And by time, you will enhance your vocabulary, as I say. You see the word enhance. I was never knowing about it, but be- online on social media, I learned about it. Okay, we've talked a lot about the listening part, but this was really important, and this is something I actually benefited from. Okay, how about talking about the other things? I talked about the listening, now the speaking. For the speaking, can you hear me right? I feel it's good. Okay. For uh, for the speaking, I was the one of the most important things, or like really useful hacks, is to mimic people talking. You know what I mean? Like if I'm listening to a song, now it's the time for mimicking the song. Welcome from Greece. You know what I mean? Like for example, recently I've been a lot hearing a part of an Italian song. Eleanor, alone. Why alone? Welcome. Thank you so much. Support to you, support to Gaza, and support to Palestine. Thank you. Your support is truly appreciated. Thank you. Okay. Um, which is I've asked my audience on Instagram about it because I've been hearing it all over my FYP, which was, as they said, a love song. Let me remember. Che confusiono, sarà perché ti amo, something like that, you know? So, see, I'm mimicking the way they are saying the word, and by that, I'm catching the accent, you know? Falcon fills. Thank you. Guys, what is wrong? You're actually doing, like, watching me, chatting with me. It's more than enough. You do not have to do all this. Thank you. So, um, welcome from Poland, everyone. Mirta says, my Italian is good. Thank you. You know something? I've known that a lot of Italian words are actually the similar in English, sorry, in Arabic. Just like, for example, pantalone means pantalon in Arabic. You know what I mean? I do not remember many words right now, but that's what I know. Welcome from United States. Welcome from Pakistan. Okay. Uh, so Bangladesh. Welcome. So we've talked about the listening and speaking. Now for the writing. What else? Writing and reading. Writing. I actually improved my writing with journaling. Ah, do not remind me. I've lost my journals. Oh my gosh. This is truly heartbreaking because my journal was the place that I would dump my emotions into, you know, whenever I'm feeling bad, feeling sick. Steve, love from New York City, welcome. And thank you. You clearly didn't have to do anything like that, but thank you so much for your support, for your contribution. Thank you. Okay, how about continuing? So the writing was with journaling. I was like, I wasn't considering to journal every single day. However, when I'm sad, you know, I feel like when we're happy, our minds would be empty. At least that's my case. But when I'm sad, my mind would be full of things to do. Pedro, Pedro Clark, is that the way I'm saying it right? Thank you. Is it possible to interview you? What's the best way to get in touch? With love from Brazil, stay strong, free Palestine. Thank you, Pedro. You can DM me on Instagram and we could have further information about it. Okay, how about that? Okay, so um, what's wrong with you? Emeralda, see, Jesus loved Gaza too, and we loved Jesus as a messenger of God. Thank you for your contribution, for your support, guys. You're overwhelming me. This is actually um some of your kindness, and this is too much. Thank you, everyone. I'm here to have fun, to chat with you, and I hope you're enjoying. That's all I'm really interested about. From Colombia, Berlin, welcome, everyone. Welcome, another Catholic Christian supporting Gaza. How about I tell you about something? Because I've seen this also in my comments a lot. I respect your ideas, your comments, but I do not have to agree with it. For example, Someone like commented on one of my videos when we first lost our home. And he says, I do not have a God to pray to, but I hope you and your family are safe. He was like an atheist. And I liked his comment. But why? I'm Muslim. I believe there's a God. Well, I believe, I respect his beliefs, you know, but I do appreciate that he is considering me and my family to be safe and he is wishing us the best. You know what I mean? Another one, also, I've seen another comment from a Christian that said, as far as I remember, uh, she was like saying something like, I appreciate the video, hope your family, you're safe, something like that. And yeah, she said, I don't know, is it she or he, but the comment says, I pray to my Lord Jesus to uh, keep you safe, keep you something like that. And she was capitalizing the word Lord Jesus, like in a way that she was telling me like Jesus is the Lord, etc. And I liked his comment or her comment, whatever, because again, I respect the consideration of supporting me and my family and wishing me the best. We as Muslims believe that Jesus was a messenger of God, you know, not the God. But I'm not here talking about religions or bringing topics. I'm just respecting every one of you, and I'm just here sharing my dailies, my vlogs as a civilian in Gaza. So we are having the same background with supporting the Palestinian cause and being enjoying with our content. I think that is the most thing that matters, right? Welcome everyone from London, from Brazil, India, Canada. That is great. Okay. Corralled. Thank you. I wish I could do more. I feel helpless and I respect your attitude. Inshallah, this is over soon and the per- per- perpetrators shall receive their punishment for inflicting this pain on you. Thank you for your contribution. You are truly like you didn't have to, but I like I respect your support and I appreciate it so much. But can I say something? I've seen this also a lot in my comments. People say like, "Forgive me, we are helpless. We are." As someone, as I said, that was like watching a lot of psychological content on TikTok and how to build a self-esteem, how to talk to myself, etc. I do not support like me talking with myself like, oh my god, I'm helpless, I have no power, I'm a bad person, I'm a bad, like taking bad decision, etc. You know what I mean? Because you are capable with your abilities. For example, with your contribution now, you showed the world that you are not helpless. You know what I mean? Like help doesn't have like one kind or one point of view. You know what I mean? You give help with the abilities you have. So if you're watching my videos, if you're not basically me, like me or any Palestinian, for example, suffering in this genocide, supporting us, commenting, liking, share, you are helping. You know what I mean? And I'm not here as a judge to tell you whether I forgive you or not. You know, I understand that our situation is not pleasant at all and it's not easy. However, like the one to blame are the one in power. You know what I mean? But if you're a simple people, like a simple person, does not have a power, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say to you? Oh my god, you're helpless, you're supporting, blah blah blah. Okay, but what am I like? If I was in your position, what can I do other than watching, supporting, and if I have money contributing, etc. You know what I mean? So this is my thing. Salsabila, also thank you. First time here. May Allah protect you and the people in Gaza. Keep steadfast. Your victory is coming, God willing. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Thank you for your contribution. And I'm so glad that it's your first time here. Because coming here, I hope you are enjoying, and this means a lot. So, do you remember that we were talking about how I improved my English language? Okay, we have someone called um, Cheeseburgers that wrote a comment in Arabic, but he translated by Google Translate, so I'm gonna say it in English. I've seen a video for you before while answering physics questions. So, how was the education in Gaza before this? I hope you answer in English because I use Google Translate this into Arabic. Glad you asked. Very glad you asked. Okay. I kid you not. Did you know that Gaza was the least place on earth that has people that are uneducated, that doesn't know how to write and read? Do you know that? Fascinating. Thank you. Bajia? I hope I'm reading your name right. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying. Bajia Subramani. Thank you. You didn't have to, but thank you. Okay. So the education here was like very basic, you know. We have elementary school and then prep school and then high school, university. So elementary school from grade 1 to 6, and then prep school from 7 to 9, high school from 10 to 12, you know. And there were two, like, n- the same system, but two kinds of schools. There were the governmental schools that are run with the government, and the other part was the honorable schools, which I got enrolled into. But why honorable? Let me tell you. Um, because of the when the catastrophe happened in 1948, a lot of people immigrated, of course, because of the huge massacres. Immigrated from what we called right now in Arabic Palestine المحتلة, which is the occupied Palestine, uh, evacuated people, for example, got into Egypt, Jordan, Gaza, and outside Palestine. So the people who evacuated to Gaza as immigrants, you know what I mean? The UNRWA was founded to support them. So for me, for example, I got enrolled in UNRWA schools because my village that my ancestor, my grandpa actually, my grandpa lived the catastrophe in 1948. Yes. So we were in a village called El Majdal or Asqalan, or as they say, Ashkelon. I don't know if you've heard about it. You know what I mean? So, Kanajan. Thank you, Kanajan. Blessings on your house. Yours too. Thank you for your support. So, uh, and when I was a kid, I was truly fascinated about honorable schools or about the United Nations as a system. Why? Because I've seen it providing for me since I was a little kid. Like in the healthcare system, I was going to their clinics. In the education, am I back? Tell me. Oh my god. Am I back? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. The internet is cut in a really quick. Okay. So, I was really fascinated about the UN and honorable schools as a system because since I was a kid, I saw them providing for me. And I really remember this situation where, you know, how some of the UN workers get like a car that has a UN symbol in it. So we were walking that time, we with my dad, past the sea, and there were cars parked, you know, on the street, and one of them had the UN symbol. And I said to my dad, when I become young, when I become old, I want to buy a car or to have a car that has the UN symbol in it. And he was like, okay, but why specifically the UN symbol? Why not like a normal car, for example, you know? And I said, because I like it. The people, like the great people I see in the school, come with this car and they get like the gates would be open for them to enter their cars, you know, because they are the UN and into the UN building, you know what I mean? So I was fascinated, and I am still actually. I truly admire this organization. It is actually the organization that proves to the world that we were uh, expelled and treated in a way that is inhuman, denied from our basic rights of having a home where we live. So I hope that was clear for the person asking how was schools before or etc. You know? Okay. Do you have any question? The UN workers were Palestinian or foreigners. Palestinian, yes, because it is like here, it's called in Arabic وكالة الغوث لتشغيل اللاجئين. تشغيل اللاجئين أنا يعني لا I don't remember the exact word but it is honorable for let me search about it. You know what I mean? The United Nations Relief and Work Agency for Palestine Refugees. You see what I'm talking about? So yes, well, my aunt actually was a teacher in UNRWA schools. You know, what's one moment that you smiled recently in Gaza? This moment, but the last live. If you've been in the last live, I laughed a lot because I was like, okay, I'm going live. Everything's prepared. The internet, okay. So let's go there and talk a lot and have pretty like awesome experience. And then the internet was cut off. I was like, what's going on? So today I woke up and I ran through your comments on the last live stream, and one was saying that it shows that it is 6 minutes. However, on the thumbnail, it shows it's 40 minutes. 40 minutes. So I said all the other minutes where the internet cut. I'm sorry. That's it. Okay. Who is Ahmed Aysan mentioned on your GoFundMe page? Okay. He is a friend of my dad that is actually referring the contributions to us weekly, monthly. So he has the foreigner bank account that we can use for the page. I hope that makes it clear. How you smile in such a tragedy? You want me to cry? You want me to cry? Okay. Well, you remind me of a very like similar situation where I was at prep school. I was like so famous, like this girl. No, wait. Um, like I was going with a teacher. It was like the end of the semester, or it was a rainy day. I do not really remember. But there was a competition, and I was training with the. My dad here is telling me to tell you about my exercises or at the school. I'm telling them. Okay. So, uh, yes. So I was practicing for a competition with a teacher, and a girl like she's younger than me. But when you're famous in school, you always get on the stage, you always say something. So the younger generation knows you. So she was seeing me a lot with the teacher, and she knows me. I'm the famous girl. I said, okay, okay, this is the last time I say it. So she said, I was always laughing. Grace, welcome to Amplify Gaza Pupils Story. Thank you for joining my community. That is really great work of you. Okay. So she said, I hope you're enjoying my vlogs on my channel. I'm really grateful for that. So the young girl said, um, I hope, no, well, no, I hope. She says, I wish I could see you cry because you're always smiling. And she was innocent. She doesn't mean she wanted me to see or she wanted to see me sad, but she means that I'm always smiling. Like, what's wrong with me? So I laughed. You imagine someone come to your face and say, I wish you cry, and you laugh on their face? So, what's wrong with me? I do not actually know. Wait, let me tell you something. Around a grade 6, 5, not really quite sure, there was a full lesson. We study Arabic, okay? So, the lesson was in Arabic, talking about smiling. For example, and he was talking like when smiling, you use a certain amount of muscles in your face. However, when you do the opposite, you what does this mean? You like this on in your face. Use you yeah when you frown, you use more muscles for you. So so you're tiring yourself. I want to search for it. Wait, I want to be specific. Okay, how many muscles we use when we smile? I think it's 20 something. Okay, versus we frown. When we frown, we use 43 or more muscles. However, smiling involves around 12 to 17 muscles. Could you imagine that? Painter explained, stay strong. Thank you, ma'am. Or girl. Why am I supposing you're man? Thank you for your contribution and your support. I appreciate it. Um, no suspect. Smile, it's sunnah. Yes, I was gonna talk about that. Thank you for your support, man. Or girl. Why am I supposing you're man? Okay. From Hawaii. Aloha. Welcome. So, when you smile, approximately you're using 17 muscles. When you frown, 43. Man, does not need all that. Why? Like, why? So smile, smile. I know. In our religion, it's the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that when you smile, uh, wait, I want to remember it. الابتسامة في وجه أخيك صدقة. Smiling in your brother's face or sister's face is صدقة. What does that mean? For example, if I give money for a poor guy, it's called صدقة, like charity work. It is equaling is smiling on your brother's or sister's face, not typically brothers and sisters, we mean foreigners. You know what I mean? So there is an equal value with the money to a poor guy with the smiling. Ma'am, this is so nice. I'm like, you're smiling. But also, from a psychological way, fake it till you make it. It is true. When I'm actually feeling bad, feeling sad, and I'm smiling, it like increases the the happy chemicals in my brain, so that makes me feel happy. How does this end up as a scientific lecture? Okay. Do you read novels? If yes, which one? Okay, are you ready for my answer? Well, I do not. I'm sorry, but like I do not watch series. The series, like the long episodes with long parts, long seasons, not my thing. I prefer like watching a movie for an hour, 2 hours approximately, and then get out of my day. You know what I mean? So reading a novel, that I don't see there's like a great value in it. You know what I mean? Because it's just a story to me. Maybe there are novels who has like a great power, like a great impact, like knowledge. You know what I mean? So if you have a good one, just recommend. Alchemist was your first novel. Is it alchemist or alchemist? Alchemist, chemistry. Alchemist, is it? I think. Hayato Zero, thank you for your support. May you find peace and safety, sister. You too. Thank you for your contribution. As always, you did not have to, but thank you. I hope you're enjoying this live. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Welcome from Ethiopia, from Sudan. Free Sudan, guys. Welcome. Free Congo. Free every oppressed nation on this earth. Sorry. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Burnett. Is that Bronte? Sorry, what's why am I saying Burnett? Is that a name of a novel? If anyone have read it, tell me. What is it about? You know what I mean? Okay. Um, is there anyone from Spain here? Because I want to be smart. Almost. I've told you before. If you do not have money to contribute, there is nothing wrong with just watching it and watching my videos, my vlogs, not specifically my, but any other oppressed people, whether it's in Sudan, Palestine, etc. Commenting, sharing our social medias is helping us getting more wide and spread our messages to the world. You know what I mean? Okay, I'd like to practice from someone in Spain as well. I'm also studying Spanish. You wanna speak in Spanish? Okay, well, around it's June, it's August. I do not really remember. Maybe 7 months ago, 8 months ago. If someone was following me from the start before 1K follower on Instagram, you'd know I started learning Spanish. Well, um, and I was like, okay, this language has a lot of similarities with Arabic. Like for example, for example, sugar in Spanish means azúcar, or in some dialects they say azúcar, which is in Arabic means sukkar. Wow, you know what I mean? This is amazing. Amazing. What's wrong with me? Okay. So I said, okay, it seems like an easy. So how about learning it? And I've started learning and it was going very well. I was soon to end maybe half of the A1 level, but unfortunately I've like quit because I didn't have quite time for it. But I'm looking forward to doing it again and coming back very soon. You know what I mean? So I've learned like the difference between soy and esta. How about saying so in Spanish? But before, okay, let me tell you something. Uh, what am I? So, yes, we were sitting at that time with my mom and dad, and my mom said, "Hola," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I know this word. It means hi from like maybe a Swedish language." And she was stunned, and my dad was stunned. And then she said, um, Rwanda, are you sure? And I said, maybe not Swedish, maybe some language near Belgium or something like that. French? She was like, are you sure? What's wrong? I said, yes, hola, Spanish. I know. Just now you know. So, hola, why I remember this. And another word, you heard my dad's voice. Let me tell you. I've learned another word that's really awesome, which is genial, means great. Okay? So now I'm learning, that means the whole family is learning. Okay? So I've teach this to my brother, to my sister, so I would like feel some like like a good old sister. I'm teaching you another language. I'm so good, you know. So um, so it became like a very useful word in our language. It's like each time we do something good, my brother would be, oh, genial. I said, yeah, genial. You know, I've taught it to my siblings, to my aunt, to my cousin, Hamoud. Wait, is there anyone here following me or started following me from Nova Lactio video in Italy? Those people who've came to my Instagram very early, know my small cousin was called Muhammad. It's not his name is Muhammad, but we called him Hamoud. How about I put my Instagram link in the description for so you would be tuned because soon I'm upload some like very cute video I've got with him, and I'm really wanting to share with you. Okay, so let me tell you something I'm still remembering because I've worked out a lot of Spanish. Hola, soy Randa. Uh, está muy bien. I'm doing very good. I cannot remember any of the things that I've used to learn, I've said basically, مرحبا, sorry, well, what? Hello, I'm Randa. and I'm doing very well. That's what I said. Sounds easy, right? Also, for example, in English we say makeup. In Spanish we say maquillaje. In Arabic we say maquillage, maquillage, maquillaje. So similar, you know? So yes, peace be upon you, a Mexican Muslim. Welcome. Glad to see you and meet you here. Okay, so uh, French, for example, I'm a language hero. I know every language. French, I also was passionate and started learning it maybe when I was at grade 8. Uh, but why? Because my aunt was at that time like traveled to Belgium. So Belgium has two regions, as far as I know. One speak Arabic and what? One speak English and one speak French. So she was studying French, and I was like, oh, okay, why not? Let's get into that. And I started with the alphabet, some words, but I feel like I some sentences I can pronounce in English, like it's not in French. Like I can understand. I I can try to mimic the language. You know, for example, mm, bonjour, bonsoir, um, je t'aime, je m'appelle Rhonda. يعني أحسن من هيك. Better than this, you want to see. Je m'appelle Rhonda. My name is Rhonda. يعني what? Okay. Um, what else? Not recently. Maybe like for so long, my most epic and favorite song, French song, is Je veux. Je veux l'amour, la joie, don't lie pour le mer. Oh, this is good. I love it because it has such pure me. Très bien, Pepe Moreira. I know. Thank you. Très bien, I know. Okay. She said, very good. See, I'm a good translator too. Okay. Malik Akhtar, I just subscribed you, and well, the survival you guys are doing currently, while in such difficult hardships, it broke my heart a little bit. I'm from Pakistan. I'm 13. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Malik. And I'm glad you subscribed, and I hope you enjoy my channel. Très bien, nuit, croise, j'aime la française. Julia, am I saying it right? How about try to يعني translate. I like, as I said, I know or I try. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, guys. Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Okay, okay. Yes. I have a problem. Whenever like I end the live and it goes on the rewatching, the live chat does not show with the video. I do not know why. This is a problem that's really like making the rewatching boring, because they do not see the effective words here. So if anyone can help me with that, tell me. I'm truly uh wanting to improve this. Okay? Yes, the internet was cut off and I'm back. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm watching from Ontario, Canada, and I'm 10. Sadia Akhtar. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Okay, do you have any question, guys? So difficult Arabic as Russian. Yes, it's يعني. Yes, I understand you. If you're studying Standard Arabic, it's definitely hard. And also dialects, I can't lie, because they are so different, you know? Like, for example, a cat in the Palestinian, maybe in the Palestinian dialect, we say bissa, okay? In Standard Arabic, qitta. In Morocco, I don't know, in Morocco or in some other dialects, they say gatusa. And in Lebanon, they say bsaini. You know how different these are? So, yes, it is hard. Actually, yes, in Morocco, they say misha. Huh? For example, it's different. So, for now, I only know what gives. Hope you find peace in these difficult times, Free Palestine. Thank you very much for your support and contribution. And thank you, Shaggy. You guys do not have to do all this. I'm just here to have fun and hope you are having fun. But thank you so much for your support. Crow, are you in North Gaza? Not in North, but I'm northern the Nazarim checkpoint. By the way, I liked the emoji you're using. This is very good. If you do not know, and if you've seen her message, this emoji I've made myself for the members on the channel, and it looks amazing. It represents hope, like a shiny sun coming out of a watermelon. How good is that? Okay, Anna Ayan. So you are in Beit Hanun. No, no, guys, listen to me. As far as I know, the high north are blocked from people to reach because the military operation is there very hard. Gaza has many checkpoints, but the very popular one, the Netzarim checkpoint, that really divides between the north of Gaza and the south of Gaza. Heavens are gallery, love from Los Angeles. Thank you, man. What am I supposing you're a man? Thank you, girl. Thank you, whoever you are. And T also, thank you for your support. It means a lot that you are enjoying, that you are finding this as a way to support. I'm glad that this serves you. And why survivor? May Allah help you. Greetings from Turkey. Welcome. Thank you so much. Whenever I hear Turkey, I remember the drink Chuck Güzel or the Turkish series. You know the Turkish series. There are especially Muhannad and Noor. Do you remember them, guys? Anyone? So yes, Beatrice Rocha. Thank you for your support, and I'm glad you're enjoying this live. Uh, Peace and love. Please keep your location private to keep yourself safe. Please, you don't have to let anyone know. Exactly. I'm not telling you where I'm living exactly, but just letting you know that there is a north and there is a south. Okay, so, uh, ugly duckling. Why are you calling yourself that? Our mothers raised us to love Palestine and El Aqsa. Send my warm greetings to your mother. Okay, Shiza Parveen, how can I learn Arabic easily within a month? Any tips? Well, I would encourage you to know the basic things, how to the pronouns, the basic words for eat, drink, go out, play, study, travel, you know, and the sentences you're using. Just write, try to learn the phrases that helps you build your sentence. Anna, Rita, Rafa, Rafa Shear, Ree. I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you for your support. It means a lot, and I'm glad you're enjoying the life and the content. Okay, you know what I mean? So, if I'm learning a language, whether it's Arabic or any other language, first decide: are you willing to learn a dialect or a standard Arabic? Like for example, when I studied English, I was specific. I wanted to learn the American dialect, you know, but it's a bit different in English. But decide. So go now. You can ask AI models. It can help a lot in the learning process. It gives you the head points, the most important thing you can learn to use to phrase at least a paragraph talking about yourself and your interests. You know, and I hope you're doing well with that. Okay. Oh, well, what was I doing? I was talking about, I think, languages and Spanish. And then we came into French. Yes, I did not continue learning French. This sounds epic because I've started French and I didn't, like, I quit. And Spanish and I quit. I was like, man, but I was young. I was young, okay? I'm actually currently interested in learning Italian because it has a lot of similarities with Arabic too. So it's a good start. Um, You know, when okay, how about you tell me your country and I tell you what, what's the, what am I saying? What, what, what I remember when I hear your country's name. For example, Italy. I remember this. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why, but the sound, Mamma mia, Parmigiano, Italiano. What else? La Margarita. They're all our food. But why did Mamma Mia got so popular? Like, why would the name of a mother be that like famous? You know what I mean? Don't know. What else? Let me remember. I really love also. I'd love, I'd love to learn French and not okay French, but another one, Russian. I feel like it's the language for Sigma people. You know what I mean? You know how on TikTok, welcome from Germany, welcome from Switzerland, Nigeria, welcome everyone. Um, Malaysia, Libya, okay, guys, so South Africa, welcome everybody. I know Russian is so hard. Puerto Rico, welcome, Canada, Montepulciano, welcome. Is it a word? Miss, I'm misunderstanding words for countries. I don't know, but if that means, yeah. But okay, I'm jumping as if I had ADHD. I do not have it, but Sayed Kamran, thank you for your support. I'm glad you are enjoying my life. Um, when I hear like Italian or I remember Italy, I instantly the popular sound that got a sound on TikTok that went really viral. That was Attenzione pickpocket, Attenzione porferatrici. I don't know what's the word, but it basically She was a woman like catching pickpocketers. The word is actually attention pickpocketers, you know? Attenzione pickpocket. Uh, Assino ballerino. Sitora, what do you mean? Are you saying something bad about me? Huh? Huh? Okay. Shiza, you asked what comes in your mind when you hear India. I'm really curious. I bet you're Indian, but India has been my childhood. How? First of all, the first word that comes to my mind is chicken masala. I don't know why all the related things are food. Maybe because I'm starving, but the most famous thing related to India that comes to my mind, Shah Rukh Khan. Pretty valid. And Kushi and Aranaf. Do you know? Do you, do you know them? Which is basically the Indian drama series. MD Altaf. Thank you, ma'am. Finally, he's a man. I'm not mistaken. For your support, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying my life. Um, I feel like I'm just saying the same words, like if over and over again, but this is really how I can describe my appreciation for you. You know what I mean? Uh, Ali, Ali, Auni, Binge. I don't know what's the surname. Read my comment, please, even though it says nothing. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Are you glad now? Okay, do you like sing? Well, I like to hear songs. Sometimes I do some singing, but not a pro, you know? Okay. Um, yes, we were. Okay. Min Hong Nyo. Are you from China? Thank you, man. Ah, I get. Thank you for your support. I appreciate your contribution. Uh, but help me read your name. I'm sorry, but okay. I was. I'm in India. I wish I could cook chicken masala and feed your sister. Your intention is enough. Like, that's enough. You're watching my life. You're feeding me chicken masala. Like, consider it as if you know what I mean. Do not like just complicate it. Things are more easier than that. Thanks for your attention. Okay. Aladdin just called me. Aladdin just called me. Oh my god. He says, friends, this girl is not in Gaza. Not in Gaza, not possible. There's no such internet in Gaza. There is no such conversation in Gaza. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. How did you know I'm not in Gaza? Oh my god. My career is done. I'm just. Wait, I want really to take a picture of this comment. Wait a minute. Where did it gone? Yes, because we've got a point. Maybe I'm just really not in Gaza. How'd you know? Like, who knows? Ah, no flash. Why? Now, are you happy now? I've turned the flash off and now it's not turning on anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please turn on. He cursed. He cursed my phone. Okay. The curse is gone. Maybe he lived the life. Okay. Yes, please let me make my point. Do not stop me. I want to talk about what I think of Russian. I know it's a hard language, but I do not know why TikTok made like Russian people look to me as the Sigma people. You know what I mean? Shabina Khan sent the gift memberships. Thank you, Shabina Khan. I'm glad you're enjoying my content and my life, and I hope you're doing really well. Sitora, Russians are tough. Yes, I know they are tough. So, yes, why I'm like, why I'm feeling, or I'm saying like they are the Sigma people because they are always like this. At least that's how I see them, you know? So, you know that guy that goes on TikTok and they're like, like that's a Sigma? That's what I see. Um, I try whenever I try to mimic Russian, the word comes to my mind, vodka. But in Russia, I know they see a lot of V and the R. They don't say like R. They say R and K and like vodka, vodka, you know. That's what I feel. You know what I mean? Okay. Wait till you learn German. I don't want to say never because you don't know the future, but I know it's very, very hard, and they have many sounds for a single, like, for example, I do not know if it's the perfect thing I'm talking about, but they have sounds from here, 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 like from the top of the mouth, from the middle, from the last, and like very near positions. You know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong. What about Polish? It looks like your family, sorry, your country isn't famous. Like, whenever I see Poland, like, I imagine, like, if I heard Poland, I imagine a great environment, like greens, clean gardens, you know? That's what I imagine. So, you have to teach me more about Poland and Polish. Mahdiya, thank you, girl. I think you have to be a girl. Mahdiya, because it's you know? Thank you for your support. Glad you're enjoying. The UK, about water. Would you like about water? Adele. Well, Adele, I am sure 100% of what I'm talking about. Adele is a new level of English speaking. Guys, that, especially that video in interview with the, I don't know if it was a real interview or a prank, when she was like I don't know what she was saying, like the curtains, like, girl, what are you talking about? uh, okay, عامر زمان, you know Andy from Bollywood. Well, I was watching Arabic series, you know what I mean? Like, they are translated into Arabic with the sounds. What does that mean in English? Like, translated would be like the subtitle written, but it's not the subtitle, it's the sound. It's doubling. Is it doubling? Yes, dubbing. It was dubbed in Arabic. So, but something really confuses me whenever I'm on YouTube and watching, for example, a painting vlog, an art vlog, etc. And the girl is from India. She would be like starting the video in English. Hello guys, welcome, and then blah. What is that English? So she mixes, as I far understand, English with Hindi. But why? Twizzle master. I, an American, used to live abroad, and when my Australian friend would speak to me in her natural accent, people thought she was speaking a different language than English. So, dialects are dialects all over the world. If I was here, it's like hearing someone speaking Arabic, an Arabic dialect from, for example, Algeria or Morocco, I would say, oh, is that Arabic? So, dialects are dialects, you know. And I I discovered that Italian and Spanish they speak clear or you know. Um, for example, I cannot like recall a word, but they speak like clear words. You know what I mean? I see. I'm currently learning Japanese. I know my native language, Portuguese, English, and Spanish. That's great for you. Amazing. So you are multilingual. Good luck in your Japanese. I've recently learned something. There is a difference between a bilingual, like for example, I speak two languages, Arabic and English, bilingual. And there is a biliteral, where you're knowing about this. A bilingual is the person who can understand two different languages and speak them in daily basis. However, biliteral that could have more skills in both languages on academic levels. You know what I mean? So if I had a paragraph in chemistry, if I'm a biliteral, I would understand every word and answer the questions. You know what I mean? And this was something new to me, you know? So, I'm British. I have a very Yorkshire accent, sounds very different to Southern English. Yes, I know there are very, like, various accents in the UK. Like, there's the Scottish, there's the English in England, and but I feel like the British English is the former, how about that? The former dialect for English speaking, as far as I know. So that's what I feel, and I feel like American is just for no formal relationships, just daily basis, friendships, etc. you know, I know it's not real, but that's how I feel. So it's been a long time. It's been over an hour. Oh my god, we have a very great time uh, talking with you. Much love from Belgium. Welcome, my man. My man, your name is Louis. So, جوليا روس. آسف إذا كانت كتابتي سيئة. مرحبا من أمريكا. ضيف مبارك لك. Let me translate. I'm sorry if my writings were bad. Hello from America. God bless you. God bless you too, Julia. Thank you for your support, and I'm glad you're enjoying my content. From Grace, which is a member in the channel. Great to meet you. What is your favorite dish or meal to make? My Palestinian co-worker, my work mom, okay, made us a traditional breakfast one day and it was so delicious. Where? Well, there are a lot of amazing Palestinian dishes. My favorite dish is مسخن. مسخن, which is basically القطة خلص بحاول قاعد. Are you hearing me? I was talking a lot and I wasn't really realizing that the internet was cut off, so I don't know if my point was clear to you or not. Well, can you tell me what's the last thing I said? Don't forget you told us that while we smile, we use less muscles than phoning. Never give up the smile. Shaza Parveen, I'm glad you learned something from me that would help you in your life to get a better quality. I'm glad, and that's why I'm smiling. Joe says, I have to go tend to my health now. I battle to survive a brain injury every single day. I love watching your videos and participating in these live discussions. Wishing everyone here the very best. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe, for coming here and supporting us with your presence. It means a lot. And I wish you all luck in your getting the best health, the best recovery, and I hope you are going to be doing well very soon. Can we all pray for Joe to have a better health very soon, guys? Please, that would be a great support from you to me. PYC, thank you for your support. I appreciate you supporting me and enjoying my life. And I feel it's been a really long time. Esther, thank you, Joe. Feel better. Thank you, Esther. Okay, I'm back again. Okay, it's been a really long time, like an hour and 20 minutes. I truly appreciate every single one of you who supported this live by coming, watching, viewing, commenting, contributing. Thank you, Adnan Sayed, for your contribution. It means a lot to me that you are enjoying my content and supporting it. I understand your support. And for those asking for my Insta, it's actually, and I'll leave the link in the description below this live very soon. And thank you for coming here. It was really nice to meet you all. Hope you all stay soon. Stay well. Hope to see you soon. Well, actually, if you have any like ideas, stories you'd like to hear from me, I'd be more than glad to hear your ideas in the coming post. After I end this live, upload a post on the community asking for your inspo for the next live, inshallah. Ideas, questions, thoughts, whatever. So be ready for it. I'd be more than happy to hear from you all. Bye. Peace out. Thank you.